What is going on, YouTube? This is DBZ439 coming at you with another first place undefeated deck profile at locals, and this time it's Cyber Dragoon. Now, again, I know I posted a Cyber Dragon first place box tournament deck profile a few months back, but this deck is updated for the new ban list, so I just want to take the time to, profile the deck again and show you the differences, especially like in the hand trap side deck lineup. But before I go on to the deck profile, I'd just like to briefly overview my matches. And again, if you don't want to hear me talk or watch the video, feel free to check the description box below for the deck list. I'm going to be sure to do that for you guys. So let me just quickly, like I said, go over the matches. So round 1, I played Virtual World. I went 2-0. Round 2, I played the mirror match, actually, with another Cyber Dragon player. That was 2-0 as well. Round 3, I played Dogmatika, Invoked Shaddoll. I feel, is one of the stronger decks of this new upcoming format. I went 2-1. That went to Game 3. It was very intense. Shouts to him. Really great player. Last round, I played Plunder Patroll. I feel like that deck, everyone's sleeping on because it's so hard to navigate. But, we got evenly matched Game 3 and pretty much sealed us the win. So that's it pretty much for my rounds. Again, I didn't see any striker or salad, which is kind of what I'm expecting for this new format. But again, we're very, very early into it, so we don't really know exactly the meta. We probably have to wait for like an LCS result, and then we can kind of, validate what decks we need to account for. But going to this format, I'm just, keeping my focus on the hand traps, trying to stop decks like Sky Striker and Salad. So we'll see that in the deck profile. So that's it for my matchups, and without any further ado, let's start the deck profile with the main deck. And as you guys can see, I got my hands on the triple ulti Cyber Dragon from the OTS Pack 16. I pulled one, and then I just, being the Cyber Dragon player I am, I had to buy the other two, so it's great. I love this art relative to the first art. But yeah, I have to play 3 because I am playing the Machine Dupe version of the deck. I know some people are opting to play, less, like 1 or 2, and that's fine. But since this is a blind second deck, even if you open 1, you can special summon it, and it's just free link fodder or rank or XZ's material. So it's fine if I open it. But yeah, I just have to play the 3. I do side out 1 if I know I'm going second. I side out 1 Cyber Dragon, 1 Overflow, and 1 Machine Dupe if I need to put in more board breaking cards from my side. Next up, the best normal summon in the deck. You always want to open this card. It just fixes your hands, gets you into your link plays, into your XZ's plays. The only thing is the effect on normal summon is mandatory, so if they negate it with Dragoons, you can't use its graveyard effect because they're both hard ones for turns, unfortunately. But this card you definitely want to see, and you can search out with Cyber Emergency, so that's pretty consistent. Next up is the triple Cyber Dragon Herz. This is the card that you want to see with your Galaxy Soldier, and it just recurs so much advantage. Being able to, add Cyber Dragon from grave or deck to hand is really crucial. Obviously with the 3, sorry. So you want to see this with the Galaxy Soldier to make your Infinity plays. Last official Cyber Dragon is 1 Nachster. You just need the 1, in my opinion, just because it's good mid to late game. You don't want to see it early game unless you desperately need a Machine Dupe target. But other than that, this card is great mid to late game, especially reviving your Infinity, your Nova, even your Chimeratech Rampage. So, fantastic card. I like it at 1. Last of the honorary Cyber Dragons, double Galaxy Soldier. Again, pretty standard Cyber Dragon and Galaxy Soldier lineup. 2, a lot of Cyber Dragon players play at, and it's searchable with Repair Plant. So that's pretty much all you need. Okay, now on to the hand trap / board breaking cards, because this is a blind second deck. Triple Ash Blossom, no need to explain. One of the best hand traps. Oh, excuse me. Right here. Sorry. So Triple Ash Blossom, one of the best hand traps. You got to play at 3, especially in a blind second deck. Staple even if you're going first. The other meta call that I am playing is triple Effect Veiler. I think it's good against Salad, especially hitting the Mirage Stalio, hitting the Kagari in the Sky Striker matchup. I just think even in Tri Brigades, you want to hit their monster trying to link summon from grave. So it's just really good. And then the natural synergy with Galaxy Soldier is pretty nice. Next up for the, again, board breaking cards. In my previous build, I have been maining the Nibirus, and I decided to go with Gameciel. I know it's kind of like a locals option, but even like going into like a bigger event like regionals and what have you, I still think it's a good card because it's gonna hit like the Kagari or the Wolf or it just even Dragoons. I think in a blind second deck, Gameciel is just safer. And like if you can top deck the Gameciel and it'll be live, but if you top deck a Nibiru, it's not that great. Nibiru has its matchups, but I think Gameciel just hits more decks. So yeah, I just opted to go for Gameciel. The one Jizukiru, the searchable Kaiju and Cyber Dragon, so that's really cool. Last of the board breaking monsters, the one Pankratops, blind second deck, applies a lot of pressure. Big body, you can beat over stuff, beat over Winda, or pop like Schism. It's really, really clutch. And this is a Cyber Dragoon deck profile, so you have to throw in the Dark Magician and Red Eyes Black Dragon. Honestly, if Red Eyes Fusion or Red Eyes Dark Dragoon gets banned, I wouldn't mind. I just hope they don't hit the Verte Anaconda. That card really helps your Overload Fusion plays, and I think Verte is not the problem. I think Dragoons is what made Verte the problem, so I think that's how Konami should go about it. But hey, I'm not complaining. With Dragoons here, it really it helps Cyber Dragons go first, is what it is. So, but yeah, I think Cyber Dragon players should hop on the Dragoon package. But even if you don't, it's fine. The decks will still thrive as long as Verte is a thing. Okay, that's it for the monsters. Onto the spells. Triple Rhoda, aka Cyber Emergency. So this card is the card you kind of want to see. Like, this becomes your core if you really need it, or it becomes like your Herz, or it's just so versatile. You want to open this card, but not multiples. And people sleep on the fact that you can recycle it if they like Solemn Judgment it. Another busted card you want to open. This is what really applies pressure to opposing players when they have the Ash in hand. They don't know if they should Ash their emergency or the core normal summon or the machine dupe. They never know. So it really depends on your hand. Sometimes you can play through the Ash. It depends on. So it's really random. There's no correct answer, honestly, because you don't know if they have the machine dupe. So that applies a lot of pressure. But again, it is bricky if you don't have the targets. The one Repair Plant to search your light machines, the one Revsystem to help you easily link to, the one Mind Control to, link ladder, the two Fusion cards, the one Overload Fusion for Verte, for OTK, and the one Red Eyes Fusion to help you make Dragoons and, apply pressure with burn damage and negates. That's it for the spells. Onto the traps. Triple Impermanence, the last hand trap I play. It's also in Archetype, so that's really cool. Again, for the same reasons Valor is relevant in this format, I think Imperm is a lock in the main. Last trap is the Overflow. Again, if I know I'm going second, I'll side Overflow, a third Cyber Dragon, and Machine Dupe. Let's quickly go on to the side. So this is another meta call I made. This used to be Lancia, now it's Crow. Lancia really hit the last format. I think Tri-Brigade was really good. I mean, they're still good, but they lost Trident. But I just think DD Crow is a lot more versatile because it can hit like decks like Drytron or Eldritch. Even you can side it in against like Salad's Sky Striker and hit their engage or hit their Salad's Trap Engrave. So that's really cool. This is mostly for Drytron or any deck that makes big boards. Like Dragon Link was another deck, but I think that's gonna fall out of meta relevancy here in this new format. But yeah, Dark Lunar I think is pretty good in the side. For back row hate, especially for Mystic Mine, Triple Cosmic Cyclone. This will come up also against like Salad or Sky Striker. Evenly Matched. This card came in really clutch when I topped. You drop it on the Plunder Patrol player, and they don't really have Omni Negates. They do have Toad, but he couldn't make Toad game 3, so that worked in my favor. And Anti-Spell Fragrance. A lot of players are opting to play this in the side. I think it's correct. It really helps me go first, because I get, especially if I win game 1 going second, I get the feeling that a lot of players will make me go first. So the goal is, if they make me go first, that's fine. I can end on Infinity Dragoons and Anti-Spell, maybe a couple of hand traps, and just control the game state from there. So that's really cool. Again, that was for the side. Let's quickly go on to the extra deck. For the links, the one Seeger for the pump and the OTK. The one Verte for, the Dragoons and Rampage, Dragoons and Rampage, Chimeratech Rampage OTK. The one Anima to steal like the Kaiju that you give them, so that's really cool. The one Link Spider, This is for the Nibiru token to get into your Verte, and it also doubles as your Link Karibo in the Dinosaur matchup because you could turn the Lost World token into Link Spider. Last of the links, the one Almirage for your Cyber Dragon core to make your Repair Plant live. For the XZs, double Infinity. The double comes up, especially if they kill the first Nova or Infinity, and then obviously the double Nova extends your plays, revives from grave, and stacks on your. It allows you to stack for Infinity. Last of the XZs, Divine Arsenal Zeus. This didn't really come up when I topped this time, but it did come up, in the past. So I'm just keeping it in. It used to be Pallades, but I have no complaint. You usually want to go up into this if Infinity isn't strong enough, especially against back row decks. So that's why it's there primarily. For the fusions, obviously the one big boy himself, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, really good going first and second. The one Mechaba for your Cyber Dragon Nova, if it gets sent to grave by like Nibiru effect, you can summon that. Oh no, actually for the Dogmatika matchup when they Maximus you, then you can get your own Mechaba, which is really solid. If they Nibiru you, you probably go for this guy, and then dump and just get free pluses. But you can also make him off of Verte, so that's really cool. And then your contact fusion cards, the one Megafleet and the one Fortress Dragon. Alright guys, that wraps it up for the deck profile. If you guys have any questions on or any comments, concerns, questions on why I made certain choices as opposed to others, please feel free to leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. I make it a priority to read them and reply to them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a nice day.